Hello. Hello. Their model for reality is 2 plus 2 equals pineapple. Not 2 plus 2 equals 5. Not 2 plus 2 equals pi. Those would still be numbers. It's so far away from adding up that it's 2 plus 2 equals pineapple. The way they present reality doesn't add up. They want to make you believe that you created evil. Ian from We Are Awake TV claims that you created this realm. He claims that you are the devil, that you are Yaldabaoth, that you are the devil. He said that in his most recent video. They want to blame you for creating this evil sewer matrix realm. They want to blame you for creating evil itself. They want to blame you for all of the evil that goes on here. That's what New Agers claim. And that's what Ian claims. I assume that Linda's claims the same, since they almost have one mind at this point. They've Vulcan mind melded to basically one being. All right? Evil always wants to blame you, though. That's part of their demon games, their demonic games. They blame you. They blame you, just like at the top of the pyramid. They blame you for so-called climate change or quote-unquote global warming. Of course, that's bullshit. They blame you for everything, though. They create pollution. They blame you. They create diseases, and they blame you. They blame you for everything. Whether it's top of the pyramid billionaires or entities in the astral realm, they blame you. They blame you for everything that happens here. That's a huge pattern, including YouTubers and so-called truthers with channels and New Agers. And religions say that you're born with original sin. Catholicism and all of Christianity, not just Catholicism. It's not just Catholics that believe in original sin. It's almost every type of Christian that believes as a newborn baby that you're not born pure and innocent the way they look and behave, but you're a sinner. You carry original sin. It's your fault that the world's fallen and evil because you have original sin. Adam and Eve did something in the garden, they claim, so it's your fault. And this is a huge pattern in this realm. They blame you for evil. They say it's your fault. No matter what happens, what's done in this realm, they could chop down every fucking tree and say it's your fault. It's your fault. They point the finger at you and press their finger into your chest and say, it's fucking your fault. And they did it. And people feel guilty. People fall for it. Learn now where you are, how this realm really works, or pay later. That's a meme I created. So is the 2 plus 2 equals pineapple meme. I try to break through to people visually and with images like this, voodoo, skulls, evil, dark occult. They'll blame you. Satanists will pull off evil in this realm, dark occultists, and say it's your fault. It's your fault. No matter what they do, they blame it on you, and they gaslight you for it. And they think nothing of it. It's lying and gaslighting and blaming you is as natural to them as breathing. They don't even have to think about it. It just comes naturally to them. This is a witch doctor, voodoo. They could cast an evil spell and blame you. Say it's your fault. And they think nothing of it, these demons. Demons in this realm will always point the finger at you and say, you did it. Even when they harm you, they'll say, you did it. You did it. And you'll be like, what? No, you fucking harmed me. You stole from me. You copycatted from me. You stabbed me in the back. You lied about me. You smear campaigned me. And they'll just say, you're crazy. You're crazy. They'll say, you did that. They'll say, that's you. They'll always blame you. They'll never point the finger at themselves and take responsibility. They'll never take responsibility for their words, their actions, their false accusations, their lies, their destruction. They're pissants. Here's a pissant under some mushrooms. Mushrooms are sometimes pissants as well. There's some pissant mushrooms on YouTube. But that's a little pissant there. And that's what they are. They're pissants. They can never accept responsibility for what they've done. They can't do it. They can't do it. And they can't take it when they're called out, when they're exposed. When you show what they are, they run to authorities. They report. They'll report to YouTube and say, no, it's him. They'll report my channel. They steal from me and then report my channel for copyright. And they go to lawyers to copyright their material when I'm covering their channel to expose them. They're evil. They'll blame guns for evil. They won't blame evil for doing evil. They'll say it's guns. Guns are evil because they want you defenseless. This is Fenrir, the Viking wolf. The Viking wolf. Look at the fierceness. It's ferocious but beautiful. Amazing. Look at him. Just look at him. Look at him. Look how tall he is. Gorgeous. Look at this black wolf here. I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. I'm going to have fun doing what I do. I show you thing. That's more of a Chinese ching chong, though. It's not Japanese. Japanese is... I don't know if I can do a Japanese accent. I'd have to study it. Practice it a little bit. Because they're not, me love you long time. That's more Vietnamese. Me love you long time. Me love you long time. Anyway, these are some ones wearing masks and showing some darkness. There was a guy who worked with Andy Warhol. I think it might have been his agent or manager. That said, you've done a lot of pop art and colorful art. Now it's time to do some darkness. Now it's time to show some darkness, some evil. And he started doing artwork using photos of car crashes and death. Now it's time for some death. Eskimo Jesus. Look at him. Just look at him riding on that polar bear. I've been up that far north where the polar bears roam. Here's a little snowy white owl. But it's got black touches. It's very unique. Very strange. Evil blames you. This video, by the way, is sponsored by Eskimo Jesus. This video is sponsored by, I almost forgot to say that. I showed the image, but this video is sponsored by Eskimo Jesus. Take a look at this here. Look at this. I'm trying to show you something. And I'm kind of giggling because I'm at the point of realizing almost nobody understands anything in this realm that's shown. It's so few. It's such a rare, small few. Small in number, not small in spirit. I appreciate the ones who do try to see, but it's so rare. Look at the darkness here in this owl. Black and red. Satanists love the black and red and black color combination. That's why I chose this for these images, to show you something. They also love the spiderweb imagery, symbolism, and owls, because owls can see in the dark. You can see in the darkness. They still see you. Night vision. And they're birds of prey. But the spiderweb, dark occultists use it, the Illuminati and others use it, because they ensnare you in their web. That's why it's called the World Wide Web. They're involved in all of this. But people don't want to know anyway. People love the lies of this realm. They're in love with the lies. They're in love with being lazy. They're in love with avoiding truth. Reacting with hostility, with violence to truth. Very few people love the truth or embrace the truth. Any idiot can accumulate some knowledge. That's nothing compared to true wisdom and true love and care for truth and viewing truth like it's sacred. Fenrir again, showing you how fierce he is. Fierce beauty. You don't have to understand. I don't expect people to understand what I'm doing at this point. I could spell it out and make it so simple and people still don't get it. They'll still run to the shit channels. They'll still bash me for years. No matter what I give you and share with you, that's what people do. No matter what I give, no matter what I do, no matter what I share, I am repaid not with kindness, but with betrayal and deceit and bashing and slandering me and smear campaigning me and character assassinating me and falsely accusing me of things constantly for years. That's your repayment, most of you. Not all, but most. Vast majority, for sure. Spider woman. Spider web. Walking in a spider web. You are walking in a web. I would warn you and give you advice to tread carefully and don't get caught up in the web. But most of you would ignore that. Fuck. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Nobody knows anything. He acts like he knows. He doesn't know anything. We're all equal. We're all at the same level. He doesn't know more than we do. We're all the same. We're all equal. I can't even warn you people. I couldn't warn you to stay away from a minefield. Most of you are that fucked up with your instincts. You disregard it. Go right into the minefield. Go right into the spider's web of evil. You don't listen. You don't take warnings. You don't take spiritual advice. Most beings in this realm are foobar. You follow evil. You defend evil. Most truthers are fucking evil. What they've done to me and others for years and years and years and ganged up. Bullied and smear campaigned and character assassinated. Lied about me in videos and documents and posts and live streams. Years and years worth. And I stuck around, fought against them. Hardly anyone does in this realm. Most people bow down to evil. And they follow it. And they pretend they're not evil while they follow evil. They're weak. They're frauds. They're fake. They're phonies. They're two-faced. They're not moral beings. And they're going to stay here. Going to stay here. And evil will try to blame the innocent for the evil of this realm. It's not just the ones at the top, the pyramid. The ones at the very bottom will try to blame the innocent for creating this realm. Ones that had nothing to do with it. I didn't create this fucking shithole. I've worked my whole life to expose what it is. Look at this. Glorious, beautiful, yet dark. That's what it is. That's what I see. I don't expect you to see. I don't expect most watching this to ever see what I'm trying to share here. I don't expect it anymore because after years and years of YouTube and years and decades of working before this, most people have not understood my message or me or what I'm attempting to do. And the ones that pretend end up on Team Evil eventually anyways. They'll turncoat and betray and then slander me in hundreds of comments. They repay what I've shared freely with them with slander and evil and mockery and lies about me. They're shit. This is a demonic realm, and most are demonic in this realm. Most support demons. They get upset when I expose their favorite demons or favorite demonic YouTube channels. They get upset. They get triggered. They get emotional. They have hostile reactions. They hate me and say, I hated you. A lot of people come to my channel saying, I hated you. I hated you when I saw you elsewhere. That's the level many of you are at spiritually, and you don't even understand. You'll just think it's mental. You just say, I made a mistake. I hated you before I knew you. No, there's something spiritually wrong with you. It's not that I'm holding it against you. I can say I forgive you. It doesn't matter. You're still fucked up. Because your instinct is to hate what you don't understand. It shows that spiritually you're fucked. You have a lot of work to do, and I don't expect you to do that work in this lifetime. I don't expect anybody to do any real work. You can go to your shitty jobs, which a lot of you will spend lots more energy doing than any spiritual work. You'll work for a boss that doesn't give a shit about you. You'll do that day in, day out. In terms of spiritual work, to work towards understanding and becoming more moral and aware and understanding this realm and working towards spiritual freedom, you'll put in not even a drop of effort. But you'll say, I'm not lazy, Stephen. I work 60 hours a week. You think that impresses me somehow. You don't fucking understand me at all. You should be working day and night spiritually, but I don't think you do. Part of doing the work would be watching my channel and really thinking about it deeply and spiritually thinking about it, if that makes sense to you. I don't know if it does. I don't know if anything I say makes any sense to most of you, because I think most people are skimming the surface so much, they don't ponder anything. They'll just say, oh, Stephen says it's a hell realm, and they try to sum up thousands of my videos that way within a sentence. It's incredibly lazy, but that is humanity. Spiritually, incredibly lazy. And some people will say their parent or someone they know is the laziest, spiritually laziest person they know. This realm is chock fucking full of the spiritually lazy. And I don't care if you're religious. I don't care if you're a Muslim, a Buddhist, a Hindu, a Jew, a Christian, a whatever, a Scientologist. I don't give a shit what you label yourself. Most are spiritually lazy beyond words. They just follow along. That's what religion is for them. Believing blindly, having blind faith, repeating, memorizing, regurgitating, and following. Nothing about it is spiritual. Nothing about them is spiritual. Not at all. Not at all. And I do get passionate about this stuff. I wish I could yell it into your ears until whatever's in your skull rattles around like something loose in your brain, like a loose fucking screw. Look at this voluptuous oriental here. The big old titties. Big old titties. Is there something sexy and seductive about her? Yeah, you could say that. It's AI, by the way. It's not a real woman, so calm down and relax. It's fake. Just like this realm that people are in love with, it's fake. People love what's fake. And people love following evil, even when evil blames you and shames you and guilts you and says you created this realm. New Agers and Ian and others. There's lots of truthers now, so-called truthers, that say you created all of this. Did you create 10,000 fucking diseases? Did you create tornadoes and hurricanes and earthquakes, firestorms and floods and droughts, tsunamis, volcanoes? Did you create famines? Did you create plagues and locusts and ticks and leeches and thousands of parasites? Did you dream all that up? Do you believe that? How gullible are you? You going to let demons gaslight you? And that's what they are. They're putting blame on the innocent. If you're a good spirit, you weren't involved in creating this shit. And you know it deep down. You're in a realm full of demons, and a lot of you can't come to terms with it. There might be a few handfuls on my channel out of all these years that has come to terms with that it's a demonic realm. But there's people that watch my channel that stop short and say, I still don't see it as demons. I don't see them as demons. They'd have to eat your face off before you'd start going, I think it's a demon. Help me, Stephen. They're eating my face off. You just can't see the obvious, no matter how obvious it gets. Denial be thy name for many in this realm. Many humans are at an expert level of living in denial, denying truth, doing mental gymnastics. Evil could be shown to you day and night, and you don't want to see it. You live in fear and denial. Fear of facing truth. I face the truth every day. Every day. At times I feel like I'm facing it with every breath I take. Every breath I take. I don't expect you to understand, because truth is something for me very different from most beings in this realm. Millions and millions, if not billions, it's very different. Truth to me is sacred. Truth to me is related to beauty. It's interlinked with beauty. It's related. It's a relationship. You don't have to understand. You don't have to understand anything. And I don't expect understanding at this point. Too many people have shown me that they don't understand. They'll sit here and pretend, and they'll say they understand. Empty words, but they really don't. They lie and pretend. It's a realm filled with pretenders wearing masks, pretending to understand. One day you say that you understand me, the next day or the next week you're bashing me on some other channel. You wear masks, you pretend, you lie, you're phony, you're fake. Most humans. Not all. Hashtag not all, but most humans. Some of you will take this personally, even though I don't mean you. I think most humans are foobar, though. I can't reach you. I've tried. I've tried my heart out. I've tried to the point where it's hurt my spirit. It's pained me. And I've suffered in real ways, trying to reach the unreachable. The ones that don't want the truth anyway, and they don't care about it. They just pretend. They want to go around saying, I'm a truther. And they're just playing a game, a little demon game, and wearing a mask. And it's just a game for them. I think it is for most in this realm. This whole place. There might be a handful or two that are authentic. I wish I was wrong. I wish it was millions that are authentic. I don't see it. They would be much easier to find if that were the case. Another spider web. She's peering right through it. She's right in the middle of the spider web. Staring right at you. Coming right at you. Coming right at you. With dark, dark eyes. You don't have to understand. You don't have to understand colors, symbolism. You don't have to understand anything in this world. Fenrir, any symbolism I put into this, you don't have to understand the meaning or deeper meanings or layers of meanings of any of my videos, any of my content. That's the beauty of this realm. You can be lazy, but it takes you right into the recycling bin. At best, you get recycled. And some of you seem to think that's the worst case scenario. You think that's a punishment. No, that's just ordinary. The recycling bin is what happens every day with those who pass away. There's far worse than a recycling bin. There's getting sealed in here when this becomes a true hell realm. It's going to degrade and get worse and worse and worse. There will be no luxury condos, no luxury cars, no yachts, no Hollywood, no entertainment, no movies, no fancy designer drugs for the rich and famous to use. No food, no good spirits to drain, to be energy vampires and drain. It's going to degrade into a true hell realm. Worse than any of you could ever imagine. Look at this. Spider webs. Are the spiders going to violate your sovereignty like they did with a certain YouTuber hiking through the forest? And he tried to get the spider webs, and he said that was a violation of his sovereignty, he claimed. It violated him, the spiders. I'm on Team Spiders then. I'm on Team Spiders. Team Truth versus Team Evil. You don't have to understand. And I'm going to start saying that a lot more. Because so few have shown understanding, so few have shown support. Many in this realm and many on my channels just take it for granted. And they appreciate this level of free content less than shit content that they pay for. They pay to be programmed. Channels that have their hand out for money. That's the reality of this place. So I can't help most of you. Most of you are so foobar long before you came to my channel. I can't fix you. I can't help you. You are what you are. And you will be what you will be. And I think you will stay here unless you made a huge change and did massive work, spiritual work, real spiritual work, to work on yourself. I just don't expect that. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen that happening in this realm on YouTube for all these years. I've been on YouTube just with this, my account that I use for the Sanity machine. This is going to be uploaded to El Diablo channel first, but the Sanity Machine, that account was created 2010, over 15 years ago. And I was on YouTube before then. I created that account just to leave a couple comments, but back then, you could do almost anything on YouTube without an account at all. You didn't have to create an account. You could watch videos to your heart's content, do all sorts of things. But yeah, I've been on YouTube for decades. Since very early on when I heard about it. It doesn't matter though. Very few that I've ever seen do spiritual work. They remain as they are for the most part. And they show me that they don't want to do any work. They're lazy, spiritually lazy. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do what you want. Believe what you want. Follow what you want. I would say choose wisely, but most people don't choose wisely. Most people choose evil. Most people choose to defend and follow and support demons. Be seeing you.